Alright, starting recording. Let's test level. Alright, it's a standard Goomba here. I could jump on it and kill it. Can also let it die in the Emancipation Grill. Doesn't matter if the player does kill it and doesn't see the Emancipation Grill. The purpose of this is just so you can see that the player doesn't get hurt by it, which will be important later. So what to do here? I probably want that question block. If I try to jump there, can't quite make it. So I have this thing, as the player will soon find out. So let's try and jump up there. I don't even meant to do that. Alright. So you can jump up and get that mushroom. Everyone's happy. And then this is just a bit of platforming that I'll try not to fail somehow. And you don't even need to use the portal gun or run to jump this. Just can. So for this part, again, can't quite jump up there. But I do have this button that I can do something with. So, drops a cube. What now? Let's try shooting something up here. And over there, and I can just move this cube over here. So now I see some pipes that I can jump between. There's some Goombas and a Koopa. So I have a few options here. I could jump down and kill the Koopa, throw the shell into the Goombas, skip both of them, which will just bring me to this button that I'd have to stamp on. So I probably want the cube over there. There's also all this stuff going down here with a door that I can open. So let's try to touch that button. I'll just throw the Koopa off the edge, the portal. So I can hit this. Looks like that'll kill the Goombas. Now, one concern I have is that the player will see that and perhaps assume that it would hurt Mario, which is why I put the Emancipation Grill at the very beginning, so you'd see you can walk through it, but players might forget and be scared of jumping down here. But I'll leave that up to feedback. Meant to do that. Let's pick that up. So anyways, I could go up on this top route, but I want these coins. So let's try and bring the cube, and you'll see that it gets destroyed. Now I could come over here and grab this cube again and repeat, but it'd still get destroyed. But I don't actually need it. Now there is actually an exploit I noticed where you could get the cube here by shooting a portal up where my mouse is, falling down, and at just the perfect moment shooting a portal down into here, like right around this. And you could get the cube in here. But at that point, players shown enough skill that they can probably just get away with it. Doesn't really ruin the puzzle. It just means you can put a cube here and walk right through rather than having to do this. And then we can just grab a little star here and head on up. Now, if the player hadn't taken the bottom path, they would not be able to get the star, and this would be much less trivial of a little thing here. But they do have some other options, like shooting a portal over there, and like another one down there, and making a run for it. Or you could get really fancy and try and aim a portal down in here to make sure they get far away, or you can just jump on them. Again, up to the player to deal with. And then here's just a little kinematic introduction. And another one. It's actually most of the rest of the level is just kinematic stuff. And can jump across again. So now this one, if you don't jump as you're falling down, just walk off, you won't make it. But I can not do that. Come right back up here, and I'm free to keep trying again, not like that. The collision on this is not always 100% great. So if I jump first and then do it, still didn't quite make it. Alright, so let's try shooting a portal right above, right below, and I want to shoot a blue one. Go right over there. I might have to play around with that part because it might not be immediately clear to the player that they need to actually do that, and for an introductory level it might be a bit difficult. So I might have to change it so that if you do that, there's some sort of incentive for it, but it's also easier just to solve like you did the previous ones. Because it might be a bit too hard. So if I come up here, I could just run for the flagpole, or I can try and do the fancy way, which is like that. And that's it.